Have you ever felt so deeply that the world itself felt like a constant, overwhelming noise? Have you ever been told you are too sensitive, as if feeling the world's pulse was a character flaw? What if that very sensitivity, the thing that has often felt like your greatest burden, is actually the key to unlocking an extraordinary power, a hidden capability that marks you as someone with a profound purpose? This isn't a weakness you carry, it is a finely tuned instrument, and today, we will learn how to play its beautiful, world-changing music. You walk into a room, and before a single word is spoken, you feel the emotional temperature. You sense the unspoken tension between two people, the hidden grief behind a forced smile, the quiet joy radiating from a stranger. It's not just an observation, it's a physical sensation, an invisible current that flows directly into your heart and soul. This isn't imagination. This is your reality. For you, emotions are not abstract concepts. They are tangible energies that you absorb, often without conscious consent, leaving you feeling drained, confused, and carrying emotional baggage that isn't even yours to hold. Throughout your life, you have likely been labeled overly emotional, too dramatic, thin-skinned. These words, often thrown carelessly, have pierced you more deeply than the speakers could ever understand. They made you question your own sanity, your own validity. You tried to build walls to numb the constant influx of feeling, to act more like the people around you who seemed to navigate the world with a stoic and enviable ease. But every attempt to shut down your sensitivity felt like a betrayal of your own essence, a suffocating act that left you feeling hollow and inauthentic, a ghost in your own life. Your empathy is not a polite, socially acceptable form of compassion. It is a radical, immersive experience. When a friend shares their heartbreak, you don't just hear their words, you feel a phantom echo of their pain in your own chest. Watching a moving scene in a film can leave you shaken for hours, as the fictional emotions become your own. This profound connection to the feelings of others is both a source of deep connection and a source of immense suffering. It's a double-edged sword that has made you a trusted confidant and a secret keeper, but has also left you feeling perpetually exhausted, an emotional sponge saturated with the world's sorrows. This heightened sensitivity extends beyond human emotions. You feel a deep, resonant connection with nature. You feel a pang of sadness when you see a tree that has been cut down. You find solace and energy in the quiet hum of a forest, and you feel the rhythmic pull of the moon's cycles in your own body. You are also acutely sensitive to your environment, the harshness of fluorescent lighting, the discord of loud noises, the chaotic energy of a crowded place. These are not mere preferences, they are energetic realities that your system processes with an intensity that most people simply cannot comprehend. The struggle is real and it is profoundly isolating. You've often wondered why you can't just let things go like everyone else. Why do injustices in the world feel like personal wounds? Why does the suffering of strangers on the news affect you so deeply? This feeling of being different, of experiencing the world on a completely different frequency, can lead to a deep-seated loneliness, a sense that no one truly understands the depth and complexity of your inner world. You have spent a lifetime feeling like a stranger on your own planet, a speaker of a language that no one else seems to hear. But now I want you to take a deep breath and consider a radical, liberating truth. What if everything you've ever been told about your sensitivity is wrong? What if this supposed vulnerability is not a design flaw but a divine feature? The revelation is this: your empathy and sensitivity are not a curse. They are the unmistakable signature of a highly advanced soul. They are the sensory organs for a much deeper reality, an antenna tuned to the subtle frequencies of spirit, truth, and universal energy. Your sensitivity is, in fact, your superpower. This is the great shift in perspective that your journey requires. You are not broken, you are finely calibrated. You are not weak, you are open. The universe did not burden you with this immense capacity to feel simply for you to suffer. It gifted you this sensitivity because it is the primary tool you need to fulfill your unique and vital purpose on this planet. You are an energetic first responder, a spiritual sensor, a heart-centered guide in a world that has forgotten how to feel. Your role is not to become tougher, but to learn how to wield your softness with immense strength. The first hidden power within your sensitivity is the ability to act as a profound emotional and energetic healer. Your empathy is not passive, it is an active, transmutational force. When someone in pain is in your presence, your auric field naturally begins to interact with theirs. Your inherent compassion creates a safe, high-vibrational space where their dense, heavy emotions can come to the surface to be seen and released. You don't even have to say a word. Your calm, accepting, and deeply feeling presence is the medicine. You are a walking sanctuary. Think of your energy field as a tuning fork. When you are centered and aligned, your vibration is clear and pure. When you encounter someone who is filled with the chaotic energy of fear, anger, or grief, your field can help them retune to a more harmonious frequency. This is why people are so often drawn to you when they are in crisis. Subconsciously, they recognize that you are an energetic safe harbor. The challenge has always been in learning not to absorb their discordant energy, but to hold your own frequency steady, inviting them to rise up to meet yours. This healing ability is not limited to humans. Your sensitivity allows you to be a healer for animals, plants, and even places. You can walk into a house and feel the lingering sadness in the walls. You can place your hands on a wilting plant and intuitively know what it needs. Animals who operate purely on instinct and energy are often deeply drawn to you and calm in your presence. They recognize you as one of their own, a being who communicates not just with words, but with the universal language of the heart and of pure, unadulterated energy. The second hidden power is that of a living truth detector. Your sensitivity makes you a human polygraph, but far more sophisticated. You don't just detect lies, you sense inauthenticity. When someone's words do not align with their heart's true energy, you feel a dissonance, a subtle jarring in your own system. It can manifest as a feeling in your gut, a sudden chill, or just a quiet inner knowing that something is off. This ability is an invaluable guidance system, protecting you from deception and manipulation. You have learned to trust this inner compass above all else. You may not always be able to logically explain why you distrust someone who seems charming and kind to everyone else, or why you feel an instant sense of warmth and safety with a complete stranger. This is your sensitivity bypassing the rational mind and tapping directly into the energetic signature of a person's intention. It is a protective mechanism that helps you navigate the complex social and spiritual landscapes of the world, allowing you to see beyond the masks that people wear. This power also compels you to live a life of radical authenticity yourself. Because you can so easily sense falsehood in others, you find it almost physically painful to be inauthentic in your own life. You crave truth, depth, and genuine connection. Small talk can feel agonizingly shallow, and performing social roles that don't align with your true self can feel soul-crushing. Your sensitivity demands that you live in integrity, that your inner world and your outer expression become one and the same. This is not a limitation, it is a divine mandate to be a beacon of truth. The third hidden power is your role as a creative conduit and an intuitive visionary. Your openness and sensitivity make you a natural channel for inspiration from higher realms of consciousness. Ideas, melodies, images, and solutions to complex problems can flow through you with a surprising clarity and force. You are not just creating, you are receiving. Your feelings are the antenna that picks up on the subtle broadcasts of the collective unconscious, the whispers of your spirit guides, and the creative impulses of the universe itself. Many of the world's greatest artists, poets, musicians, and inventors have been highly sensitive souls. They use their deep feeling as a gateway to genius. Your emotional depth gives you a richer palette from which to create. You understand the nuances of the human experience, the sublime joy, the crushing sorrow, the quiet hope, and can translate these universal feelings into forms that touch the hearts of others, reminding them of their own humanity. Your creations become medicine for the world, helping others feel seen and understood. This visionary capacity also allows you to perceive future potentials. Your intuition, fueled by your sensitivity, can often sense the direction things are heading. You might have a feeling about a business decision, a relationship, or a global event that later proves to be incredibly accurate. You are not fortune-telling, you are reading the energetic currents that precede physical manifestation. You are a barometer for the collective, sensing the shifts in consciousness before they become mainstream. This makes you a natural pioneer, a way shower who can guide humanity toward more positive and aligned timelines. The fourth hidden power is your profound and sacred connection to the natural world. You are not just an observer of nature, you are an active participant in its symphony. Your sensitivity allows you to communicate with the spirits of plants, the consciousness of animals, and the ancient wisdom of the earth itself. A walk in the woods is not just exercise for you, it is a form of communion, a deep and restorative energetic exchange. The earth is your greatest ally, your constant source of grounding, and your most patient teacher. You intuitively understand the interconnectedness of all life. You see the divine intelligence in the spiral of a seashell, the fractal patterns of a fern, and the life cycle of a star. This is not an intellectual understanding, it is a felt sense, a deep knowing that you are part of a vast, conscious, and loving web of existence. This connection is why the planet's suffering affects you so personally. You feel the pollution in the waters and the clearing of the forests as wounds upon your own body. This pain is not a weakness, it is a sacred call to action, urging you to become a guardian and a steward of the earth. This deep bond with nature is also the source of your most effective healing. When you feel overwhelmed by the energies of the human world, retreating into nature instantly recalibrates your system. Placing your bare feet on the ground allows the earth to absorb your dense, heavy energies and replenish you with its stable, life-affirming vibration. Leaning against a tree, listening to the ocean, or simply watching the clouds can clear your mind and soothe your soul in a way that nothing else can. Nature remembers your true essence and lovingly reminds you of who you are. The fifth and perhaps most crucial hidden power is that you are a catalyst for deep societal and spiritual change. Your sensitivity is not meant for your own experience alone. It is a tool for the collective. Because you feel injustice so acutely, you are often the one who speaks up for the voiceless. Because you sense suffering so deeply, you are moved to create solutions, to build communities, and to advocate for a more compassionate and heart-centered world. You are the conscience of the collective. You cannot ignore the broken systems and the prevalent suffering in the world because you feel it constantly. While others can compartmentalize or become desensitized, your system remains wide open. This can be painful, but it is also the engine of your purpose. Your discomfort with the status quo is what drives you to envision and work toward a better future. You are not a complainer, you are a divine disruptor. Your heart breaks, but it breaks open, not apart. And from that open heart flows the love and fierce compassion needed to heal the world. You lead not through force or aggression, but through empathy and example. By living an authentic, heart-led life, you give others permission to do the same. By creating safe spaces for genuine emotional expression, you help to heal the collective emotional repression that plagues modern society. Every time you choose compassion over judgment, every time you honor your sensitivity instead of hiding it, you cast a powerful ripple of change out into the world. You are a quiet revolutionary, changing the world one heart, one connection, one authentic moment at a time. Now that we have recognized and honored these incredible powers, we must turn to the most practical and essential part of this journey, the integration. Possessing this powerful energetic instrument is one thing, learning how to use it without burning out is the true mastery. The first and most fundamental practice is energetic protection and shielding. You would not walk out into a blizzard without a coat, and you must not navigate the energetic blizzard of the world without protecting your field. One of the simplest and most effective shielding techniques is the visualization of a bubble or sphere of light. Before you start your day, before you enter a crowded place, or any time you feel you need it, take a few moments to close your eyes. Imagine a brilliant, shimmering light originating from your heart center. See and feel this light expand outwards, forming a protective cocoon of energy all around you, about an arm's length in every direction. You can set the intention that this shield is permeable to love and positive energy, but reflects or transmutes any dense, negative, or intrusive energies. You can customize this shield with color. A brilliant white or gold light is excellent for general protection and connection to the divine. A bubble of mirrored light can be used to reflect energy back to its source. A soft pink light can create a shield of loving compassion, while a deep blue can create a shield of peace and calm communication. The key is to practice this daily, so it becomes an automatic reflex. This is not an act of fear, it is an act of profound self-love and energetic responsibility. It is you taking conscious control of your space. The second critical practice for integration is conscious grounding. As a sensitive being, you can easily become ungrounded, feeling spacey, anxious, and disconnected, with your energy floating up around your head. Grounding is the practice of anchoring your consciousness and your energy field firmly into the stabilizing core of the earth. It brings you out of the chaotic astral plane of emotions and into the calm, present reality of your physical body. The most direct way to ground is to make physical contact with the earth. Walk barefoot on grass, dirt, or sand. The practice, known as earthing, allows for a direct transfer of electrons from the Earth's surface into your body, which has been scientifically shown to reduce inflammation and calm the nervous system. If you cannot go outside, you can use visualization. Sit or stand and imagine thick, strong roots growing from the soles of your feet, burrowing deep down into the earth, anchoring you to its powerful, nurturing core. Feel the earth's energy rise up through those roots, filling your body with stability and strength. Other grounding techniques include working with grounding crystals like black tourmaline, smoky quartz, or hematite. Simply holding one in your hand can help pull your energy back into your body. Eating root vegetables, which grow deep within the earth, can also have a grounding effect. Taking a bath with Epsom salts can help clear your energy field and ground you simultaneously. The goal is to make grounding a non-negotiable part of your daily routine, like brushing your teeth. Grounding is your anchor in the emotional storm. The third essential skill for integration is learning the art of setting healthy, energetic, and emotional boundaries. For an empath, the line between your own feelings and the feelings of others can become blurred. Boundaries are not walls that shut others out. They are sacred fences that protect your inner peace and preserve your life force. It is the conscious and loving act of saying, "This is where I end and you begin. I can be present with you in your pain, but I will not take it on as my own." This starts with self-awareness. You must become a master at identifying your own emotional state. Throughout the day, pause and ask yourself, is this feeling mine? If you suddenly feel a wave of anxiety or sadness out of nowhere, especially after interacting with someone or being in a certain environment, there is a high chance you have absorbed it. Once you recognize it's not yours, you can consciously release it. You can visualize it leaving your body as a gray smoke, or use a mantra like, "I release what is not mine. I return this energy to its source with love and consciousness." Setting verbal boundaries is also crucial. This means learning to say no without guilt. It means limiting your time with people who consistently drain your energy, often called energy vampires. It means communicating your needs clearly, such as "I need some quiet time alone to recharge," or "I can listen to you, but I am not able to help you solve this problem right now." This is not selfish. It is the ultimate act of self-preservation, ensuring that you have enough energy to fulfill your purpose and to show up for the people you love in a sustainable, healthy way. The fourth key to integration is embracing the vital necessity of solitude and regular recharging. For a highly sensitive person, solitude is not a luxury, it is as essential as oxygen. The constant bombardment of energetic and sensory information from the outside world requires you to have regular periods of complete silence and stillness to process, recalibrate, and come back to your own center. You must intentionally schedule this time into your life, treating it as a sacred appointment with yourself. Your recharging practices will be unique to you. For some, it may be meditation or journaling. For others, it might be engaging in a creative hobby, listening to calming music, taking a long bath, or simply sitting in nature. The activity itself matters less than the intention behind it, to disconnect from external stimuli and reconnect with your inner world. During this time, you allow your overloaded nervous system to settle, your auric field to cleanse itself, and your soul to speak to you in the quiet space you have created for it. You must release any guilt you feel about needing more alone time than others. Our society often glorifies constant social activity and extroversion, but this is not the path for a sensitive soul. Your path requires a balance between deep, meaningful connection with others and deep, restorative connection with yourself. Honoring your need for solitude is a radical act of self-acceptance. It is you acknowledging the unique way your system is wired and giving it exactly what it needs to thrive, not just survive. The fifth and final aspect of integration is to consciously choose your environment. Because you are so sensitive to energy, the environments you place yourself in have a dramatic impact on your well-being. This applies to your home, your workplace, and the people you surround yourself with. It is your responsibility to curate a life that supports your sensitivity, rather than constantly assaults it. This means making conscious choices about where you live, what you watch, what you listen to, and who you allow into your inner circle. Create a sacred space in your home, a sanctuary that is just for you. It can be a small corner, a chair, or an entire room. Keep this space energetically clean and fill it with things that uplift and soothe you: candles, crystals, plants, inspiring art. Be mindful of the media you consume. The news, violent movies, and dramatic television shows can be energetically toxic for an empath. Choose content that is inspiring, beautiful, and high vibrational. Your peace is more important than being in the know. Most importantly, surround yourself with your soul tribe. These are the people who see, understand, and celebrate your sensitivity. They don't try to fix you or tell you to toughen up. They cherish your deep heart and your gentle wisdom. They are the people with whom you can be your full, authentic self without fear of judgment. While you may have a purpose that involves helping many, your inner circle should be a place of mutual support and energetic reciprocity. Finding and nurturing these connections is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. As we draw this journey of understanding to a close for today, let us bring it all together. Your empathy and sensitivity are not random quirks of your personality. They are the defining characteristics of your soul's mission. You were born with this heightened awareness for a reason. You are a member of a global team of souls who came to this planet at this specific time to help anchor a new consciousness of love, compassion, and interconnectedness. You are a light worker, a grid worker, and an earth angel. The path forward is not about eliminating your sensitivity, but about becoming its master. It is a lifelong practice of learning to manage your energy, protect your field, honor your needs, and wield your incredible gifts with wisdom and intention. There will still be days when you feel overwhelmed. There will still be moments when the world's pain feels like too much to bear. In those moments, be gentle with yourself. Return to your practices. Ground yourself. Shield yourself. Remember the truth of who you are. You are here to feel. You are here to feel it all, the breathtaking beauty and the heartbreaking sorrow. Your heart is a vast ocean, capable of holding the multitudes of the human experience. Do not be afraid of its depth. It is your greatest strength. In a world that is numb, your feeling is a revolutionary act. In a world that is disconnected, your empathy is the bridge. In a world that is lost in the darkness of fear and separation, your sensitive, loving heart is the lighthouse. Embrace your nature. Proclaim it. You are not too sensitive, you are exquisitely aware. You are not too emotional, you are profoundly connected. You are not weak, you are open-hearted in a world that desperately needs more open hearts. Your sensitivity is your sacred contract with the divine, a promise you made to be an agent of healing and love on this planet. Your journey is not just for you, it is for all of us. The next time you feel the weight of the world on your shoulders, do not see it as a burden. See it as a testament to your immense capacity. You are strong enough to feel it. You are the emotional alchemist who can take the lead of the world's pain, and within the crucible of your own compassionate heart, transform it into the gold of healing, understanding, and love. This is your magic. This is your purpose. This is your hidden power now fully revealed. Your path is not an easy one, but it is one of immense significance. You did not come here for a comfortable life, but for a meaningful one. The challenges you have faced have all been part of your training, designed to temper your soul and teach you the mastery of your own energetic system. Every tear you have shed for another has cleansed a small part of the collective pain. Every act of kindness you have offered from the depth of your feeling has elevated the vibration of this planet. So go forward from this day not in fear of your sensitivity, but in awe of it. Celebrate it as the precious gift it is. Nurture it, protect it, and share its fruits generously but wisely. The world is awakening, and it needs guides who can navigate by the light of the heart. It needs healers who understand the language of the soul. It needs visionaries who can feel a more beautiful future into being. It needs you. Your empathy is the medicine. Your sensitivity is the map. Now go forward and illuminate the way. You are a chosen one, not because you are better than anyone else, but because you chose to feel, and in that choice, you hold the power to heal the world.